Okay, alright, we're back. We're back. Well, I mean, people on YouTube don't know this, but, well, they do now because we were about to go live in the episode and my power just went out for 40 minutes. So, that was a good detour, but thankfully, like, we're still around and all the guests are here. Everyone's still here, so we're still going to do the episode. So, yeah, welcome to SCG Weekly, episode 140 on Plus Alpha with guest and player of the replay, Neo Antoine. So welcome, Antoine, to the show.
Thank you, yay.
Oh shit, I'm getting a call from my mom right now. Alright, we're gonna do the show. I'm not gonna pick that up right now. I'm just gonna...
Well, I would like to say that I think mothers would approve of this game.
Yeah, this is definitely mother approved. It is a cute 'em up, and, you know, it was kind of like one of the first cute 'em ups. I mean, that's alongside like, I don't even know, there's not really many other around this time aside from like the Twin Bee games and stuff like that. But this was like one of the first ones, and it actually did get pretty, from what I understand, it was popular in arcades at the time, with you know, female crowd, and because it has the kind of a cute drawings and stuff like that. So Neo Antoine, by the way, I'm being co-hosted by GG Maximo here, by the way. Don't forget that.
What's up, everybody?
So, Antoine, what attracted you to Plus Alpha, and what brought you to play it, I guess, and how'd you find out about it or anything? What's your story?
Originally, I'd been playing Game Tengoku, and the character I chose in that game was Celia. And every time you go highlight a character on the character select screen, it shows a little title screen from what game they are. And I've been playing it for a bit, and I saw it was Plus Alpha. I didn't know what that was, so I went ahead and looked it up and tried it out, and it turned out to be really good. Like, all around, I think. The music's excellent, gameplay's pretty good too, and the power-ups, as long as you stay with the plane power-up, I'll explain that later on, you feel pretty good. Like, you're never underpowered until you die.
Yeah, right. So wait, what game did you say the thing was that you saw it from?
Game Tengoku.
Oh, Game Tengoku. Okay, yeah, and that's the character in there. Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
Celico's later shmup.
I see. So that's what got you to try it out. That's pretty interesting because it's like, that's not obvious that the character is from another game. I mean, maybe a tiny bit. I mean, there are characters from various games in Game Tengoku, but I mean, I guess that's kind of how you surmised it. Is just you knew that the characters were from other games, so you just figured you might as well take a look.
Yeah, I was curious, like, where is she from? Because I didn't know what the hell Plus Alpha was until I downloaded it and jumped on. It's like, whoa, this is good stuff. I'm here for life.
Yeah, like, not a lot of people talk about this game. We actually did mention it on a past episode, the Cute 'em Up Showcase, but we didn't, go in depth about it or show off all the bosses or anything like that. So we got a dedicated episode for it now, which is pretty exciting. And you did a 2-loop run of the game, and we're gonna pretty much jump right into it because it is a pretty straightforward game. So we should be able to jump right into commentary and get into talking about it and seeing this game. So let's get ready for that.
All right.
Just gotta recapture that real quick here. But yeah, Plus Alpha, it's really awesome. I personally have played it a good bit, and it's really fun and awesome, and just kind of like a traditional shmup that's not too hard to play. But yes, let us start the replay here from 0 and on go. We'll check it out.
All right.
3, 2, 1, go. So yeah, 1989, I mean, it's got pretty nice, like, kind of like Super Nintendo-esque graphics, I guess you could say.
Yeah, it's a really nice looking game.
Like, yeah, it definitely stands the test of time. It looks great. Alright, so why don't you start commenting about the run, I guess.
Alright, so specifically with this game, you're playing. You have 3 different planes you can use. you get those power-ups floating on screen. It transforms. It's either a P, an H, or a J, and each of those are its own respective plane. So P, of course, is the biplane I'm using now. If you get H, you'll get a helicopter that has a forward shot and almost like a screen clearing bomb, but it's not quite instant. When you drop it, it's like a line that appears behind you and it kind of slowly goes up screen. And then the J is a jet with a Metroid wave pattern shot, and that's like the worst gun in the game. So I wouldn't even bother with that. Really, outside of the biplane, there's nothing worth using. The other two are kind of jank. And if you see that one up there, I don't know what causes those to spawn. Those appear randomly. But the main scoring point in this game, though, is those little icons that I keep making appear on the ground, those 5,000 point icons. You uncover those by flying over certain spots on the stage, and a little piece of something will pop up, and you just got to keep going back and forth over it. They'll expose it more and more until it finally completes, like right here. I got 2 of them right there.
Very nice.
Whenever you do it, the character says yay yay, so I've dubbed those the secret yay yays.
Yeah, it's like super awesome.
Yeah, it's super cute. So that's like the catchphrase now on stream. Alright, first boss is pretty easy. Just drop a bomb on it and pull back and it just explodes itself.
Jeez.
With the bombs, though, you have to take note that there's a dead zone right in front of you whenever you drop it. So if there's a bullet about to hit you and you drop a bomb, it's gonna hit you regardless. You gotta drop it and pull back and pray it wasn't close enough. Because anything within that small dead zone is gonna get through. It won't get erased.
So why don't you talk about like the bombs refilling at the end of the stage and the bonus stage?
Yeah. So at the end of the stage, you go through a bonus game, and it's kind of like a little roulette wheel, or not roulette, like a slot machine wheel. And you want to try to line up 3 of the same picture, or at least 3 pieces of the picture that will make a complete picture. If that makes sense. So if you get 3 of Celia, the blue-haired girl, you get an extend. If you get 3 of the blonde-haired guy, you'll get a shot up. 3 of the Gundam gives you a hyper. If you get 3 of the cats, you'll get a 10,000 bonus, which I've dubbed the furry bonus. And 3 skulls will automatically end your bonus round no matter what. And you get however many bombs you have at the end of the stage is how many tries you'll get. But I haven't found a way to actually manipulate it to get what I want every time. It feels like it's completely random.
Really?
Yeah. But more or less, the game's pretty generous, and it'll give you like shot ups and power ups off of that.
Yeah, and then you get your bombs refilled at the next stage too,
Yes.
which is really nice.
Yeah, you start the stage with 3. So if you really don't want to do the bonus stage, just drop all your bombs. That way you can skip that.
Yeah. I mean, that mechanic itself was probably inspired from Flying Shark, which had the same thing, but no bonus game, of course.
Yeah, so we just blew through that beach stage. There's nothing too in particular about it. And the first 2 stages, you only see them in the first loop. From here on out, that's it.
Damn,
It
right.
starts from stage 3
Quick
on.
kill.
Yeah, Citizen Snips stood no chance. Just drop a bomb and kind of predict which side he's going to go on.
Citizen Snips.
That's not the official name, but I like
I
that
like
name
it.
better when they gave it to him.
Good name.
Yeah, so here's another bonus stage. I think I rolled 2 skulls and a pair of feet right here. So he lets you re-roll. This music reminds me of something off of Banjo-Kazooie or something. It's cute.
Yeah, it's just kind of goofy.
Flower Town. This song is the best song in the game.
This is
Yeah.
like the iconic plus alpha stage, I think.
Yeah, this is also the stage that eats the bitrate.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. A lot of streams I've seen of this, it's like...
Shoutouts to Project Echo who showed me that first secret bomb setup right there. He found it and told me about it. You could do it in time with the music.
So that bomb was to uncover 2 bombs? Is that what?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
So
there's
yeah,
a lot of
you did mention that. Yeah, that too. The bomb
There's a lot
uncover
of-
mechanic.
Yeah, there's a lot of secret bombs in the ground that you have to bomb to get them. So it's a 1 for 2. So you're more or less getting 1 more bomb than what you're using. So it's always worth it. I just
Yep.
haven't found all of them yet.
Yeah, those are nice to find because sometimes they'll be like around a place that's kind of like a tough section, so you can kind of like bomb and then get another bomb back and whatnot, that type of stuff.
Yes, there's a spot like that coming up here in a few. Those spider guys are just killed. They have a weird like 4-way laser shot, and then they have a big like 8-way shot. So you want to try to destroy them before they do the 8-way shots, especially when 2 of them come on screen, because then it just gets a mess. Look at these bullets, the rectangle bullets. Those are the worst. They're huge.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's worse whenever you get to the later stages where more of them come out at once. And you have this like big 3 bullet wide shot coming at you. It's scary.
So this is your Twitch recording, so we're seeing the bit rate blown up right now.
Yeah.
Too many flowers. So like, Valgarega has the invisible bullets, but this game has the flowers.
It's the flowers, all the green grass, and it's actually raining right now on the stage.
Yeah, that's a lot of that's like a pretty big mixture
Yeah.
of things.
And this is the only stage that does it that bad. And it'll clear up here once the rain stops.
I mean, it's like realistic. It's like when it rains, it's like it gets kind of like blurry.
Yeah.
Realism.
Bitrate realism. Unintended bitrate realism.
Right. Here's one of the spots where you bomb to kind of slow down that bee and get an extra bomb at the same time.
Yeah, those guys got a lot of HP, so it's good to bomb them up there. Those fucking bees. I guess they're not really bees, they're like wasps or hornets.
Yeah.
These look like hornets.
We'll get to the bees soon enough.
There will be bees. And then like
set of
all those like little fruits and stuff too, like do you know much about the little fruits besides that they're worth a small amount of points? Have you cracked the code with the fruit?
Not yet, man. I don't know if they're the key to get the 1-ups in the secret L weapon, which I haven't mentioned yet. There's a laser you can get. I don't know what causes it to spawn. I've only literally gotten it maybe 4 times out of all the times I've played.
Yeah.
And I don't even think it's that strong, but it's just there and you never get it.
Yeah, 1-ups and the laser item can kind of appear seemingly randomly, but there's got to be something to it. You'd have to
I got that
imagine.
1-up on stage 1 here. I don't know what caused it. I don't know if that was just random or I did something that happened to do it.
So this honeycomb boss is kind of interesting. You can only like damage 1 honeycomb at a time, right? And then it's like, because you use that bomb and it's like it only takes out 1 at a time.
Yeah. There's a thing about this game where you can do damage to enemies when you're not shooting them. I haven't quite figured it out yet. Because I have one playthrough where I was sitting on top of the screen waiting for the honeycomb to start coming up. And it was at the bottom. I was just shooting the side honeycombs and it was taking damage at the bottom of the screen. I still can't figure out why it does that. You could also do that to the dragon boss on stage 4. Like you can be shooting and it's taking damage across the screen. I'm just shooting at the rocks.
Some hitbox shenanigans.
Yeah. So I was trying to see if there's a way I could use that to my advantage and quick kill certain enemies. Snow stage is pretty cool. There's like snowmen and stuff you can uncover.
I like the snowman quite a bit.
Yeah, here's some right here. I still haven't mapped out all the stages to where all the secrets are at. I would like to do that at some point though, that way I can get more points. You get a lot of lives in this game and it's pretty generous. I think 7,000 or 70,000 for the first extent and then 200,000 after that for each.
Yeah, you do get a lot.
You get a lot.
And the checkpoints are fairly generous, but sometimes you can get knocked back, isn't right, on the checkpoints because sometimes they'll punish you by sending you back a checkpoint. Do they do that normally, or is that just the last stage? I forget.
No, it's normally,
Okay.
but I think it's if you die on the same checkpoint 2 or 3 times, then it sends you further back.
Oh, really? Okay.
Or something. Yeah, I've noticed that. Not quite.
I know it does
100%
that
sure
in the Eden stage. It's like really obvious there.
Ooh, look at these 2 statues at the end. I think that's like a reference to the Dirty Pair, the anime
Oh, wow.
from the 80s.
I never
'Cause I
noticed
don't know-
that those are different
those-
statues.
Yeah, those 2 statues are different from everything else and from the rest that were under it. Unless there's a Jellicle game I haven't played with those 2 characters, but they look like the Dirty Pair.
Yeah.
Ooh, that mid boss. This is why I play with auto fire. That mid boss, especially in later loops, is almost impossible to destroy. But trying to mash it, it's so hard. It hurts, man.
Yeah, without auto fire, that guy takes like another 10 seconds to kill, 10 or 15 seconds of just
It's
kind
a
of
long
mashing
time.
into him. And then he kind of
Yeah.
spins around the options, like the full screen, so you're kind of like weaving in and out of them, and they're pretty big too. So
And
Yeah,
that they're
tough.
shooting spread shot. It's a pain in the butt. And they appear one more time in this stage.
Yeah, I figure auto fire is okay because it's just like
Yeah, that's what's done in the. I watched the Super Play and they're using auto fire
Yeah.
as well. There's
I
an
mean-
80 loop DVD that just came out. I still haven't got my hands on it, but that's absurd.
wow.
I think it's like
yeah.
a 10-hour video or something. It's insane.
It's super long, but
Yeah.
the guy gets like 100 million points.
That's insane.
The dream, dude. 80 loops.
It's a lot of loops. Yeah, the bullets are kind of they're deceivingly fast, and it's weird because the bullets in this game, we're probably going to get to it, but they move at like a slower
30
frame
hertz.
rate than the
Yeah,
actual gameplay.
Yeah, I said 30 hertz. I meant 30. I think they run at 30 frames per second, the bullets. It's kind of weird.
And so you'll be going through the stages, and like you'll see the bullets like during the slowdown, you'll see them just go from like tile to tile almost, like kind of skipping through the air. It's really goofy looking.
Rip Dragon. There's a safe spot I was sitting on right
Nice
there.
safe spot there.
Yeah, I took that from the Super Play.
Yeah, without the
Sounds like
safe spot, it's tough. You have to memorize a lot of locations.
Yeah.
Otherwise. And even then, like, you kind of have to bomb them too, because it feels like I don't know. It's
Yeah,
kind
it's
of
kind of
random.
unfair.
Yeah.
Because the way how fast everything comes at you and how slow your ship is.
Yeah. Like, you can't really read the fireballs coming at you that well.
But that boss is one of the bosses that are affected by taking damage from wonky hitbox across the screen.
Hmm.
So I could be fully powered down, I could be shooting, and sometimes it just dies. And I've just been shooting the rocks the whole time.
You got the cat.
Yeah, got that furry bonus.
Furry bonus.
Yeah. Here's the interesting part. Right, there's two tanks behind this mountain. Their bullets are gonna come out of the floor before they spawn. They're there.
Nice.
It's kind of awkward. Like you
Yeah.
gotta know, otherwise you're gonna get sniped.
Yeah, these tanks are everywhere in this stage.
Yeah, this is Tank City, dude.
Like everywhere.
I feel like
gotta
this
deal
is
with the
like
tank.
when the game really starts turning it up.
Yeah, you gotta deal with the tanks. There's some big jets coming up here that that drop missiles across the screen. There's like a couple of safe spots you can sit on, but I prefer to stay over here in the corner and deal with them.
Yeah, it's rough.
I guess they didn't drop any missiles, or those missiles are blinking and they just didn't pick it up in the recording. But yeah, they'll drop missiles that fill up the whole screen and come down. It's a pain in
Yeah,
the
it's
ass.
tough. They go really fast. It can be hard to avoid them, and it's doable when there's slowdown, but if there's not slowdown, it's really rough.
Yeah, because they're really fast.
It like literally like fills the screen like a checkerboard up, pretty much. Yeah, good enemy. Blow off the little turrets and the tanks there, and
Yeah, it takes 2 shots. So if you're in a tight spot, there's a lot of enemies on screen. You just want to take out the turrets and move on to the next real quick.
indeed.
You don't want to get overwhelmed.
So, grabbing the excessive power-ups when you're already, like, at the... Like, if you grab a P right now, did that do anything for you?
Nope.
Okay.
It's worthless. I just get them
Okay.
off the screen because I don't want to accidentally grab something else.
Right, okay.
Like you don't want to be like in the middle of a tight spot and grab the H or something that doesn't clear the screen.
I see.
Oh, there's the fast shot. And they just throw a shitload of them at you, and this is when the game will start slowing down. Yep, there you go.
Yeah.
See those chugging bullets? It's like the slideshow
Oh, man.
bullets.
It's like we're trying to get this back up to speed. Difficulties.
The way the bullets move, like, appear differently definitely gives the game a unique feel, though, because I've never played anything that has the bullets at a slower frame rate.
Yeah.
It's like kind of weird feeling.
Here's a big plane boss. This one's pretty easy if you have bombs. You can just quick kill it just by dropping them. But if you have to fight it for real, it's got some pretty janky spread shots.
It's like a Psycho boss.
Yeah. But it's a little bit more doable because you can dodge the spread shot, but It's still kind of a mess.
No bonus.
No bonus. Too bad BBH.
That like hand on the chin thinking emoji.
It's like, should have saved some bombs. I could have got a bonus. Alright, coming up is another 2 bomb setup. This one you told me about, Aquas, right here on the top of the skull.
Yeah. This one's awesome because it's like the 2 eye socket. I always remember because it's like the 2 eye sockets of the skull, so you get 2 bombs there.
Yeah, they should have put them right in the eye.
Yeah.
Missed opportunity.
Seriously.
Yeah, this stage isn't too bad as long as you're powered up. There's a lot of tanks and stuff that'll spawn off screen. And, like, as soon as you spawn an enemy on screen, they'll immediately take a shot at you sometimes. And it's kind of... It sucks when they're, like, right parallel with you and you happen just to barely get them on screen enough to where they start shooting. You can't get away from that bullet. That happens a lot later in, like, the later loops. Because the bullets, of course, get faster, and then if you spawn them on screen, they immediately take a shot sometimes. So
is there
like right?
Go ahead.
If they're like right under you enough to where you're not in their dead zone, they'll get you.
Yeah. Is there a survival rank? Have you noticed or anything like that in the game, or is it just straightforward?
I think it's straightforward.
That's what I kind of felt like.
Some of the enemies alternate between the regular bullet and the rectangle shots depending on your power level. So like if you go on under shot level 2, like early in the game, to like the beach stage, the enemy biplanes won't shoot the rectangle shots. But if you go in with level 2, then yeah, they'll start using the rectangle shots early. But if you go to 3, they'll stop doing it again. They'll completely different enemy spawns. So it has yeah, it's weird. It has something to do with your shot type.
Whoa, okay, I didn't know that. Neato.
So if you get lucky, you'll skip past shot level 2 and you'll be like level 3 and deal with the other enemies, and they're pretty free with the wide shot anyways. Just those rectangle bullets are annoying early, if you're not ready for them especially.
Yeah.
So that was Dark Saddam. That was a stage, alright? Particularly, most important thing to note is there was like these big eyeball enemies that come down with the big spread shot. You just want to wait till they get close and drop a bomb on them.
Yeah.
This boss isn't too bad as long as you have bombs. I actually didn't get the quick kill. It should have been dead by now, but I got this cool kill right here instead, where I destroyed it in the middle.
Nice. That was a cool kill. Yeah, that stage was kind of tough actually. Like you have to kind of know a lot of the enemy placements, but you made it look easy.
There's a lot of enemies that have that problem where you spawn them on screen and they take the shot at you when they're like right up on you.
Yeah.
All right, so Eden, this stage can be a pain in the butt if you're powered down, especially later loops.
I always like the stages in this game because I feel like they covered all like the main stage archetypes.
Yeah, you got your fire, your ice, you got the beach stage,
and then like the classic like epic like courtyard castle ending stage. Like that's like super classic.
This stage from Sand Stage up until here, I still haven't completely found all the secret items, and I still want to do that. That way I can get a higher score. Right there where I bombed, there was a bomb hidden in the ground, so I bomb it, I pick it up, and I sit on top of the enemy that spawns, so it's more or less like the best thing to do there.
Yeah, those guys have a lot of HP.
Yeah, and they shoot those bouncing shots that bounce off the screen. It's really annoying, so if you can get rid of one of them, you're already ahead of the game. You could also just not keep the one side of the screen and the other enemy won't shoot at you, so that's one way to keep the bullets to a minimum.
Mm-hmm. Yep, you just did it right there, and again.
Yeah, like right here too. Secret bombs right here.
Oh, nice.
If you look in the windows right there of that castle, it says Kusoge.
Wow.
Japanese. I was reading an interview about this game the other day off Shmupulations, and one of the programmers had put that in there, and also somewhere in the game in the background, somebody put a picture of an idol. I forgot her name, but it's there somewhere. I still haven't found it yet though. It's like in the background somewhere.
Oh wow.
So it's probably all the same color. That's why I haven't noticed it yet. But supposedly she's there somewhere.
It's neat. What are those things you're uncovering in this stage? Like bushes?
Little trees.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was looked like little broccolis or something to me.
All right, here comes the last boss.
Well, broccoli
some
is a good small tree. But yeah, go ahead.
So at the opening, I'd like to drop the bomb, and I try to set up this quick kill right here.
Oh, you got the core.
It's done.
Damn,
Rip boss.
that's a godlike strat.
Yeah, the super play doesn't use that strat, so it's an Antoine original.
Damn.
So
Yeah,
I
that
need two
core
bombs to
takes
do
a lot of hits. Otherwise,
Hell yeah.
wait, does it go down faster if you kill it on the first pass?
No, it's a normal speed.
Okay.
It goes down. We just gotta wait for it.
Oh, it's not that
What?
core that was the hard part. It was like I can't remember. Well, we'll see here. So now you're doing
These little-
this.
That cannon I'm sitting on top of has like so much HP. I think it has more HP than the actual core itself.
Oh, I see. It dies once you scroll up to the core. Nice.
Yeah.
That's pretty good stuff. That's so hard to beat that boss. Like
Power down, yeah.
like a power down, I guess. Yeah. Like it's goofy. Like you end up like doing this crazy like epically mental dodge at the top of the screen. Like dodging the turrets behind. I don't know.
I've seen some ways to do it, yeah. Well, look at LoopTube has another way to kill it.
I remember when I did it. I did it like super hard way.
All right, so with Loop 2 and on, you won't play the full game. You only play the last 5 stages. It skips stage 1 and 2. So you'll play Flower stage and on for the rest of your credit.
Yeah, that's cool. Kind of like
I'm not
Flying
sh-
Shark too, because
Yeah.
Flying Shark did that. Skipped the first stage on the loop.
I'm not sure at what point the loops cap in difficulty. I'm thinking it might be Loop 3, but I'm not sure. I gotta check. Because I know Loop 2 is easier than Loop 3.
Huh.
And I still haven't cleared Loop 3 because I make dumb mistakes. That's the
Yeah.
only thing holding me back is just trying not to make stupid mistakes, like trying to grab a power up on top of the screen
Yeah.
instead of waiting for it to come to me.
3 and 4 just sound like a good place for like a difficulty cap, just because like that's just the way a lot of old shmups have like max difficulty like max out. By the way, is there any story in this game at all?
I don't believe so. If you look at the opening title screen, it's like a little kind of semi-story going on in the background. It doesn't really make sense, but you get shot out of a big gun, a really, really big gun.
Yeah, I saw like the weird ass boss names, but I was just wondering because like the Eden thing has like pentagrams in the background.
Yeah, it's an interesting set pieces, but I don't think there's a story that I've found.
Huh.
Yeah, I think they just kind of want you to think about it yourself, probably. Because like they have the characters there, and you know that the bosses and whatnot, but it's like not really important.
Okay.
But I
Incoming-
think it's kind of cool to think about.
Incoming fanfic. Get ready, boys. Okay, and I think I've figured out as well is you can destroy some of the land enemies off screen. So I like to try to like stay to the side of the screen and destroy them before they scroll on. It's easier when you have a higher power up level because your spread shot reaches further.
Ooh, nice dodge.
Those wasps are annoying in this loop. They have so much HP, and then you're powered down as well. So sometimes it takes like till the end of the stage to kill some of them.
So what's like the main differences in the loop? I guess the bullets are faster. That's obvious, right?
Yeah, bullets are faster and less stages.
Okay.
There's no secret bosses or extra enemies or anything. So it's like an endurance run after that. It's like how many loops can you do?
P of enemies or like bosses.
Flower Town. Do 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 do. Welcome to Flower Town.
Dude, the song's so good. I love it. The music, I love all the music in this game. It's really nice. It reminds me of like being a child running around the neighborhoods. Just like a whimsical kind of deal.
Huh.
It's like top tier shmup soundtrack for sure. Like definitely up there with the Twin Bee soundtracks. Like it's got it all.
See, those wasps are still alive up into the spiders. That's a problem. Like, so I decided, like, I normally bomb right here anyway, so it kind of works out. a bomb on those two spiders, and the wasp just happened to fly into it. But that one's trying to be MVP and just holding out.
Oh.
Oh.
Almost got stung there.
My God.
Not the bees. Loop 2 bees are worse. They're so much faster.
Yeah, doing the around the world strat is pretty useful.
Yeah.
Oh man, a lot of hits there. Sick.
Jammers asks in the chat, does it get harder every loop? Yeah, I think it caps out eventually. I'm not sure if it's past 3 or not.
It's probably past 3 or 4. I'd have to imagine. Like maybe one of those things where it gets slightly, like very slightly more like faster bullets as time goes on. Like I don't know. I'd have to imagine.
We could always check the tapes, the super play. There's a demo as well from the same player on YouTube that Plasma linked me to, so I could always just go back and check that.
Yeah.
It's like a 5-hour demo. Like holy crap. That's some serious plus alpha if you're going 5 hours plus.
Oh, nice panic bomb.
Yeah, they got me cornered there. It's kind of spoopy. You always got to be careful to bomb a little bit earlier in what you think, because remember that dead zone. You don't want a bullet slipping in there and.
Yeah, I didn't realize about that. It's it's good to know. Good to know. Right in front of the ship, you say?
Yeah, it's. You'll see it whenever I bomb that opening. There's a big open spot in the middle of that bomb.
Oh, that spot. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, you'll see it again here. I'm gonna bomb again. You can see it. Like if anything's in there whenever you bomb, it won't clear it. The bomb starts like out in the outer perimeter. Circumference was the word I was looking for, I believe. I think. Anyways. These mid-boss enemies right here, they have a lot more HP and they take a little bit longer to kill, especially being powered down like that.
Oh, so their enemies do have some more HP.
Yeah.
Too. Okay.
Here I'm shooting those tanks off screen right there. Like if you can remember where the tanks scroll on screen and just sit there before they even pop out, you'll be able to destroy them. You don't have to deal with them.
Yeah, I find the difficulty to be kind of like just right for this game, because the bullets like aren't like they're fast, but they're also slow enough for you to react to them sometimes. Oh, oof.
Oops.
Oh.
Yeah. On that spot under the bridge, 2 enemies spawn right in the middle, and I just happened to be sitting there and I forgot about them.
Was that the first death?
Yeah, that's the first
Okay.
death.
Recovery height.
The recovery in this game can be okay if the game decides to drop power-ups. Sometimes you can go like a stage or two without actually getting a shot power-up. It sucks. There's one right there. But yeah, if you get lucky and get like the shot power-ups on the bonus games at the end of the stage, and you power up like past 3, it gets really easy.
What was that fruit item you grabbed? That was like the three blue circles. That's not like a fruit, is it? Or is
No, I think those are just 3 of the fruit bonuses stuck together. Like they'd spawned all in the same spot.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Because right after you grabbed that, that's the one up appeared. I wonder if there's any correlation.
Not sure, yeah, but I did see that as well. See, there's that blue diamond. I think 3 of them just happen to spawn on top of each other.
Oh.
Because sometimes, depending on, because that enemy that's carrying those fruits, sometimes it'll do a spin, and all the enemies will be on top of each other. So if you destroy them all there, of course the fruits will spawn right in the same spot, so they'll all be spinning together. Yeah, decided to time this guy out. It takes a while, so if you're doing a really long play, it's always a good time to run to the restroom.
You didn't time him out last time though, but this time you don't have the full power, so you have to.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I could have just been shooting and still killed it because of the weird hitbox if I got lucky.
Oh yeah.
I think I may have stepped away though for a second.
Went to go take a lava bath.
Probably. I think it's a good like 2-minute timeout, so it gives you time to actually go get a drink or something. Speed run a sandwich.
What about time? Do you time out any of the other bosses or try to?
No, because there's no safe spot on any of the bosses except this one.
I have to imagine the other ones can be timed out though.
Timeout, yeah. But as far as trying the two, no, I don't think I've tried.
Okay.
I don't like timing this boss out unless I have to, just because I miss out on points.
Mm-hmm.
And it's always good to get the more extends the merrier. Look at all this extends, holy crap. I don't know actually how many it'll cap out at, but I know I've had more than like 10.
Maybe just keep track of all of them.
Yeah, it'll show you 7, but after that, it doesn't show you anymore, but you'll have more because you can die and still have it not count down. And Dragon got bored, decided to go home. Alright, this is where it kicks up a notch right here. Sand City. I think I died a few times here, but I can't remember.
They call it a city, but I don't see any like buildings.
I mean, it is the city if you're counting the amount of sand dunes.
If they like
I
live,
guess.
if they live in the mountains, maybe. It's a mountain city.
Who are the citizens of Sand City? I gotta know. They're just like snakes and moles and shit.
Those like it's all those cactuses that you find.
I think I noticed is that if I line up my spread shot to those zeros right there, I can destroy some biplanes that come down early. It eliminates me having to worry about the rectangle shots during the missiles coming at me.
Shooting those Tetris blocks at you.
Yeah. Those are so awkward. It's like, what? Why? Who thought that was a good idea? I don't think I've ever seen a game with a rectangle bullet before like that.
Yeah, it is pretty weird, isn't it? Do 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 do
Yeah.
do.
This music reminds me of like a Kirby stage or something.
Yeah,
It's pretty good.
music's really good, and like the official soundtrack has some arranged tracks as well. It's pretty nice.
They didn't arrange the flower stage though, which makes me mad.
Ah. Yeah.
I think they did stage 1, 2, and then 4 and 5. Yeah. It's like, dude, you didn't arrange the best track. Why? I guess it was too good to arrange.
Probably, yeah.
A lot of times, like, on track releases, they always do the first just because it's like players are going to
suppose.
hear that one the most. So, but that's just weird that they would leave out stage 3 if they're going to do like the other stages as well.
That safe spot. Oh, bullet.
It's only safe until somebody shoots like down the opening.
That's good though. At least you have it for the missiles. The
Yeah.
jukes.
So go ahead.
Slow down city. I don't know.
Yeah, you fly in.
It's needed. It gets rough, dude. I think I actually fought the boss here, or it kills me, one of the two.
Let's see.
I think they just wanted to call it Sand City because it sounded cool.
I think it kills me. Let me see.
Oh! Those are cannonball bullets.
Hilarious.
It's a half bullet, half cannonball hybrid.
The little Zako got me. The little popcorn dudes that came out. They got me at a good angle. I have the bombs now, so it's an easy win. Just
Yeah.
nuke it.
Nuke 'em, Rico.
Drop the nukes. I don't know who that blonde character is. I don't think they appear anywhere else in the game. It's
The
not
dude?
the girl. Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
the two-player character because it's a girl with shorter hair.
Yeah. You gotta
the
have
gun-
your love interest.
I guess. Then there's that Gundam suit for no reason.
Well,
And the furry bonus. I just let it happen. I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
I accept this game. Is
they're all like good things. Oh.
and get fucked.
Dude, he sniped you.
Those like hybrid cross enemies on like the Skull Dread stage. Like, what are they trying to say?
Yeah.
What's the message here? Like, don't always trust the cross. I don't know. Oh no!
Oh, dude.
Too late on the bomb.
Yeah. I feel like I really need to learn to stay further back on the screen, just because you can't dodge stuff when you're on top of the screen. There's not enough time. That's a general strat for those big guys, though. Those eyeballs. Just stay back, let them come to you, and drop a bomb when they're in front of you.
Yeah.
Cover.
Love this music. Like, I don't even know why this music fits the stage so well, but it just does.
Those
Oh,
little jelly
that's the purple
monsters, those are
guys.
annoying. Yeah, they'll shoot that one bullet and then it explodes into 4.
Whoa.
It's a cool pattern. Or attack.
Yeah, it caught me off guard the first time I saw it. For sure, so I think it's there just to throw you off. I'm playing in the corner just to try to squeak it out.
Yeah. Got that stars.
Yeah, I don't know if those different shapes and stuff make a difference on what will spawn next. Like,
Yeah.
as far as the 1-ups and the L weapon. We need somebody to like look at the code and see if anything changes when you grab certain ones in a certain order or something.
Well, what about that super play?
I don't think
Video.
they really focus on that either. They just kind of play through it.
They don't get the laser?
No, not that I've seen.
Hmm.
Probably one of the loops, but I didn't look through all of it. It's a lot of plus alpha to watch.
The
I'd rather
laser, it seems really powerful, but it's just like, it's really thin and you can kind of like wiggle it around like Raiden toothpaste laser style, but it doesn't suck in on the enemies.
No. And the biggest weakness is it doesn't shoot to your sides. Like
Yeah.
anything coming off the side is gonna probably crash into you if you're not careful.
It's always exciting though when you get it.
Yeah. It finally appears after like 50 credits.
Yeah.
The thing is, whenever you grab the laser, you can't grab anything else because it automatically erase it. Like, if you grab the laser and you grab a power up, you lose it. So you gotta stick with it. And I think at the end of the stage, it goes away anyways.
Wow.
These little crabs. I always try to stay off to the opposite side because they have a big spread shot like that.
Yeah.
And you don't want to have to deal with like 4 of those back to back or 3 of them back to back because they usually spawn in 3s.
Yeah, this stage is kind of a gauntlet, isn't it?
Yeah. kind of have it down now, even being powered down, but still it can be mean. Especially the part with the bees coming up. Those bees are jerks.
I know when you play this game without rapid fire, it's like you're just like mashing the button like desperately trying to get as much firepower out.
Yeah.
Because when you're trying to recover, it's like you barely have enough to get through once you even memorize it. Pretty intense. I mean, the auto does help quite a bit.
Yeah, I've done the first loop with auto fire, but I couldn't do second loop without. Or no, without it. I've done it without it. I couldn't do loop 2 without it though. It's too hard.
Oh,
Get
nice.
some bees.
That's good stuff.
Kill.
Yeah, those honeycombs they can be tough.
The bees are defending themselves somehow.
That'd be nuts if like in real life there was like a honeycomb with bees come out of it flying at you. It's like, oh shit, they're deploying the honeycomb base, the honeycomb craft.
Ooh, I never noticed that second secret item right there until now.
Oh, I missed
The one
it.
I uncovered one, and there was one right next to it before those tanks appear. Yeah, Frogmatic is the same company. These guys made Game Tengoku like years later.
So you didn't get the core there,
No, I wasn't powered up enough.
but you
It's
can
easier
get
when
it.
you have.
Okay.
Yeah, if you have more power up, you can do it. So I think I don't know if it kills me here or not, but I'm gonna try to destroy it without it. So I'll explain how to do it here in a second. There's a little setup you can do to make it kind of easier. And this works even with like the shot level 1. So I'll sit on top of this one to seal the bullets, and I count 6 shots past me, and then I'll try to like bum rush the core.
Because the bum rush strats.
Got me.
Scotch.
Got me. And you spawn right here by the Kusoge windows and have to deal with the bees. Dude,
So the Eden stage is unique though, because when you die, it actually sends you back more than the other stages, doesn't it?
yeah, it seems like it.
So say if you died immediately right now, you get sent back even further.
Yeah, I'd go back to like.
So it's got that dynamic built into it, where you get punished for repeated deaths.
But the further back you go, the more chances you get for extra bombs and power ups. I think that's like
Suppose
the
that's
only
true.
trade off.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So you push me even further back now.
Not the bees.
No, that was the same.
It's not like too far back, but it's far enough to where you can get those double bombs again right there, which is always helpful. I try to quick kill those honeycombs, but sometimes it just doesn't work with the lower shot levels.
Your mom quick killed my honeycomb.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Damn, I got killed.
Had to let that one out. Nice dodge
You're
there.
You were sitting on that one for a minute, huh? Yeah, these bees are like the biggest problem here.
Damn.
Oh man.
I'm trying so hard to quick kill them because I don't want to have to deal with them, but It's not
Yeah,
a-
this happens. Oh,
we'll make it,
Oh,
guys.
you're getting pushed
Hold on
back.
to your butts.
it's pushing you back. Step back, son. Step back.
Luckily, I'd been playing this without recording any mic, so you don't hear the profanities.
Oh yeah.
The pure
Nice.
NaCl2.
Was
That's
this a
not
PB run?
No.
Okay.
The actual PB, I died in a spot where it was more lucrative, so I kept dying in the same spot. We're getting more points.
One of those things.
Yeah.
Nice dodge again.
Yeah, that one you can pretty much set that dodge up every time.
Yeah, I mean your hitbox is pretty much the whole ship, so you do got to be careful.
I think I'd probably do better lower powered versus these honeycombs if I make like wider dodges across the screen instead of trying to sit on top of them and play towards the middle the whole time. That's something I need to kind of poke around with. See, I never noticed that the secret I just flew over again. Till now. So I'm gonna try to go for it every time now. Alright, so here we go. The run back.
With the little shot. The run forward to the run back.
Yeah. I could do more damage with the lower shot weapon if I kind of time the back and forth on top of the core correctly. Because I try to sit on top of it, but it moves out of the way before I get a chance to follow it all the way to the top of the screen for the second phase. Bum rush. He's dead.
Nice.
Yeah, it's 6 shots of the turret to the right, and then you go for it.
Yeah, it's good stuff. Weakening that core like on the first pass, it's a really good strat.
Yeah, otherwise, I think there's like 4 more turrets that appear behind it, and it's just almost impossible to kill it like that because there's too much stuff coming at you too fast.
So you have to wonder like why these average like casual clothes wearing women were the characters piloting the ships. Like, are they just like are they relaxed now in the ending here? They took off their suits, right? Because they wear the different suits.
If I just destroyed a giant tank thing and giant bees, I'd put on my regular clothes too afterwards.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Cute characters. I like these characters.
Looks like DeviantArt shit.
What?
I'm just kidding, but it looks a little jank, doesn't it?
Kind of see your point.
Celia looks better in the Game Tengoku for sure.
I don't know.
But
They look a little like
I
elongated.
don't mind the art here.
And
Don't bully. Leave
Plus,
Celia
alpha
Chan
devs come
alone.
out of the woodwork like, we don't appreciate that you diss that artwork.
better characters next time.
Yeah, loop 3, it's where everything just gets a little bit faster. Maybe a little bit more HP, I don't know. Probably. But this replay goes all the way to the end of the game in this loop. So I don't know if you guys want to sit through all that. It's more or less the same.
We can take a look at a bit of that. So that was really fast.
Holy shit.
That spider, that little like spread there.
Spider tanks.
Yeah, that spreaded shot looked really fast. But it went to the side, which is weird.
Yeah, you can kind of bait them. If you're on a certain spot of the screen, it'll shoot towards that direction.
Dated. Flower Town, the bitrate.
My eyes! I can't see! Where are the bullets?
We're like Drunk Town.
This like so I took a few tiny drinks. Everything's so hazy.
We can just pretend it's VHS quality super play.
Yeah.
It's authentic.
144p life.
But yeah, I'm hoping to get more loops than just 2 eventually. I gotta keep working on it.
So is there any
I don't know.
special? We Was there anything special about that second loop ending, or was it just
No.
the same thing?
Same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, no congratulations bonus or anything.
But
like
we'll
that.
consider that like, you know, well, the 1cc is the 1cc, but I like, well, just the fact that you go through it again after starting in Flower Town. You know, that's significant.
Yeah, it's not like a Batsugun though, where it just shortens it up over time, like every time.
Oh yeah, special, you mean?
Yeah,
Or
that's
just,
the one.
I think only special does that.
Yeah, Batsugun regular has just a single loop and you're done.
Yeah.
That's a game I need to get back to eventually. Regular Batsugun. I could get to the end of the game, but I can never finish it.
But yeah, this game's really fun. Definitely people should play it and try it out. Especially if you like the Toe Plan style games. And I mean, this game's really good for its time. I mean, I think it's one of the more well balanced shmups around that time.
Yeah, and it's super like generous with the extends and stuff, so you're not gonna have too hard of a time learning it.
And it's challenging too, obviously. Like, it's just, I think it's just right. I really like it. Plus it has Flower Town, and I mean, all the
It's all
stages are
around-
cool.
All around top tier shmup.
Yeah,
I
but
think
like
that-
no one talks about it, and does it have a port? I was seeing some artwork of like a CD version. Is it on the like TurboGrafx or something?
No,
I don't think so.
There's no port of this game at all.
I must have been
dying for
looking at like a
PS4 port.
soundtrack CD or something when I was looking
Yes.
through some images.
Yeah, there's a few. I think there's like 2 soundtrack CDs for this. Man, but I'm dying for a PS4 port of this because I have Maho and Greg on there.
Yeah.
It's like 2/3 of the games on Game Tengoku as well, so that's 3/4 of my favorite shmups. I just need this one. I'm like set.
Yeah, seriously.
It's like give me that last game, the Bat Rider 2. I want that as well.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I don't know who has the rights to this game at the moment. And there was a guy on Twitter the other day talking from Japan talking about he was trying to get the rights to this in Rod's Land to port them on Switch.
Oh wow.
So I don't know if like somebody's selling the rights to
Damn.
whoever. I think City Connection owns the rights to the Jellico games now. So I don't know if they're just kind of sitting on it and trying to sell the rights or what. Because I know Hamster, who's doing all the arcade archives, they've done some Jellico games, but they haven't done this one. They've done like some really crappy Jellico games. It's like, why don't you port the best one outside of Game Tengoku? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, stop giving me the crap, give me the good
Yeah,
stuff.
this game
Like,
deserves some love. I mean, it's great.
I'm also surprised it was never ported to like Famicom or anything back in the day.
Well, considering the specs that
I think we could have like a
yes.
janky version. Jank Alpha.
Yeah, who
I
knows,
mean,
like, what held this game back? I mean, like I say, I thought it was, I think it's known for being somewhat popular when it came out, but, I mean, maybe that's just in Japan. I mean, I don't think hardly anyone really knows about the game.
I don't think there was a overseas release for this either on arcades.
Yeah.
I think I was reading that earlier. It was Japan only release. There is a sequel, Beta Alpha, that was only on Japanese cell phones, like in the
Man.
early 2000s. It
That's
doesn't look all that
crazy.
great, but it's there. I mean, we could probably, if we had to dig deep into the depths of the internet, find it. But I don't know if it'd be worth the time trying to hunt it down. I probably should send like Macaw or somebody to go do it.
Yeah, and you really didn't use the other weapons, but, like, they're kind of fun to use, I think.
The helicopter's all right, but the jet, that wave shot doesn't seem to do too much damage, so I don't use it. Plus,
Yeah.
it doesn't cover too much of the screen. It always starts on the right side, so anything to my left will crash into me.
Yeah.
So I ignore the other ones.
The beam bomb that has the beam bomb, right? That can be useful.
Yeah, the jet has it.
Oh, the jet does. And then
Yeah,
that one has the screen clearing bomb. That one's kind of weird to use.
Yeah, the helicopter has the one that it starts as like a little line behind you and it scrolls up the screen really slow. That's the
Yeah,
one, like,
it's pretty
full screen
awkward.
clearing bomb. Yeah, it's slow. That's its main weakness. If it was fast, it'd be okay. But since it's so slow, you gotta drop it and kind of like haul ass behind it. That way you're safe.
Yeah. But yeah, I suppose we can wrap it up pretty soon here. But yeah, Yeah, peeps gotta try it out. Yeah, just load up that meme. And, I don't know, I mean, that's really all
Play
you can do.
Play it. Do it.
That's really all you can do, because, yeah, like we say, there's no port, and there's nothing really we can do that much to support this coming out.
I mean, you could buy Game Tengoku, but I don't. Think
Oh yeah,
I don't think City Connection would port this anyways. I don't know. It'd be worth the time and the money for it.
yeah.
But hey, Game Tengoku, Celia is in there with the ship. So if you wanted to play more of her, jump in that game too.
True. Alright.
Yeah.
So yeah, Plus Alpha, SCG Weekly episode 140. Yeah, it's just a great game, and glad we could talk about it exclusively. Just nothing too fancy going on. Just an awesome game. Like, it's really all there is to it.
Yeah, thanks for having me on. This is exciting.
Yeah, glad to have you, of course.
Before we go,
Yeah.
no joke, I was taking a nap. I had a nightmare that I missed the episode.
Oh no.
Like, I was desperately trying to get on the chat, but the mic wouldn't work or something. And then I woke up and realized, oh crap, it's not for another hour. I'm good.
Oh man. Well, you did. Yeah, this was fun, and you did a good job commenting. It was great. And we had that fun technical difficulty where my power went out, so that was interesting too.
Mother
So, yeah.
Nature, you can't stop Plus Alpha.
You can't stop it. Like plus alpha. It's not minus. We're plussing it this time. Anyway.
Yay.
The bad puns are coming out. So yeah, thanks for coming by, everyone, and watching SCG Weekly episode number 140. And we'll catch you next time.
Bye bye.
See you.